guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. All right, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. All right, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. All right, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Hard. I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting what I do. You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Check, check, check. If you can hear me, give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. If you can hear me, give me a 1. Can you hear me well? Hold on 1 second. Just all right. Good, good. There I go. Awesome. If you can hear me, good. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, creators of wealth. Good morning, vacation. I think somebody's on the line. Mr. Satchel, could you mute your phone now because you're on the host? If you can mute your phone now because I'm hearing you driving, sir. If that's possible. All right, guys, we're going to hit good morning to you. We're going to go ahead and get started today. My name is Jamal Mumford, National Executive out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I will be hosting this webinar this morning, our masterclass training. As Mr. Satchel is taking care of some business and on the road, and I'm in your hands. You have me to this morning, so I hope that I'll do a wonderful job for you guys and serve the community well. So we definitely want to welcome everyone to the call, to the webinar this morning. And I hope that everyone did not come alone, because if you have one person in your organization, you want to make sure you want to text them right now. Say, get on training, because I'm going to train on strategy today. I've done this about a year ago, and I thought it'd be appropriate to train on it again, because sometimes we got a lot of new people on the team, and some of you, this would be a good refresher for you to understand the importance of having a strategy in your business and your personal development. So we definitely want to welcome everyone to the class training this morning. Remember, this training is taking place every single Saturday, so make sure you let your teams know that they got to be on these calls. These trainings are very, very important for your development and your personal growth in your vacation business. As far as some announcements, guys, again, remember that we have a couple more days for the promotion. So we have the $79, $99 promotion will be ending on September the 1st. So make sure that you are pressing hard, keeping your foot on the gas, and pushing out these last couple of days of the month and get as many people into the business as possible while we got the promotion going. So make sure you let your teams know, send a text message out, send a flyer out. Again, don't assume that everybody knows. So you want to make sure you alert your team out there. Remember, we have calls all during the week, ladies and gentlemen. We have trainings. Make sure you're attending your weekly events. Very, very important that you attend your weekly events. It's going to make your business grow tremendously. The calls throughout the week, Sunday night at 9 p.m., we have the Diamond Mastery Call with Spencer Iverson, Vice President of Business Development. Make sure that you're getting your team on those calls, 9 p.m. every Sunday evening. Sunday at 10 p.m., we have our wonderful Mr. Barry Donaldson, who is one of the best trainers in the whole entire world in network marketing, and he does the MLMB school. So you want to make sure that you're on those calls every single evening, 7:45 a.m. all throughout the week. We have our IMV call, the Inspiration Morning Vitamin call. Although it's only a 15-minute call, but it's a good way to get your day boosted when you start your day out, and it's just teaching on strategies from our Diamond team. Then at 9 a.m. every single morning, Monday, Friday, Mr. Satchel and I, we do a personal development call that's taking off. And I'm saying to folks, if you're on that personal development call, I don't know why. Unless you're at work, but we do record the calls, so you could definitely get on lifechangingalliances.com and be able to listen to those calls because, folks, personal development and understanding your business is everything. So you got everything all throughout the week that you cannot fail. So plug in, plug in, plug in, plug in, plug in. So this morning, I wanted to talk about strategy today. And why I want to talk about strategy because I've been in network marketing since the age of 19 years old. So I kind of started very young, so to speak, than many people when they get into the industry. And the first couple of years, I had very minimal success in the industry. And one of the reasons why was because I was going to trainings, but the thing was that I didn't really have a true strategy for how to build a network marketing business. Because I had a wonderful career in the television business, television field. I was doing well in college, so in my mindset, I was doing good. I'm a scholar, I'm an intellectual, of course, this simple network marketing thing will work for me. And I come to realize that when I actually got out the industry, because I said, this stuff just doesn't work. And then one day I finally got back into the industry about a year later after that. And I asked myself, why do some people have success in the business? See, there's a major question you want to ask yourself. Why do and some individuals have success in this industry and why not yourself? Right? Why can't you get 1 or 2 recruits, right? But people are recruiting 200 and 300 people, like Preston Scott last week. He was on a call, and how many people he's recruited? Like, how can he do it, but why can't I? And when I asked that question, I came upon an answer, and I understood that because of a lack of strategy. Now, I'm gonna break down strategy and how you got to break. And for me, you want to definitely take some notes. You want to have a notebook out today because I'm gonna give you some points to write down. But I realized that I didn't have a strategy. See, I was just doing this business like many people today, and many of you got to be careful that you come into this business and vacation, and you're just that's how I'm recording. Thank you, Diamond Debbie. And you come into this business and you don't have a strategy. You're just doing it by happenstance, right? And you have to understand this the network marketing. The one thing that hit me hard was my coach. Coach one time was on a call, and what really changed my look outward to this business, it really made me develop myself in personal development, understand network marketing. What she said, Jamal, I don't care how much success you've had as a TV director. I don't care how much success you've had in life and everything else, in ministry and everything. Network marketing requires a total different skill sets. Somebody write that out, skill sets. See, she said, Jamal, the only reason why you're not succeeding in your business is because you don't have the skills. See, folks, I want you to write that down. I want you to understand this. The only reason why your business is not thriving is because of lack of skills. That's it. I give you the answer. The only reason why is because of lack of skills. And so lack of skills is the reason why you won't recruit, the reason why you can't succeed, the reason why you won't stay plugged in, because you are lacking the skill set to make network marketing work. Now, I want to share you something here. I love Olympics. I love sports, and I've been watching all the Olympics. I love the Olympics. Every year I watch the Olympics. I'm glued to the television. And I thought about something this morning when I thought about strategy because, here's an example of what I'm talking about. The U.S. men's basketball team. Now, all these players are the top players in the world, in America. You're right. These are the NBA, the guys in the NBA, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's. These guys are the top. They're the best players in the world. But what's been amazing is they've been having a very tough Olympic season. They've been having a tough Olympic run. And here's the reason why they have a tough Olympic run. See, they almost lost to Serbia a couple of days ago, and they almost lost the gold. Now, they play for the gold tomorrow, but they almost lost their chance to win a gold medal by almost losing to a team that they just automatically thought they were going to beat. Here's the reason why they almost lost. Because the men are so good, and they think they're so good in their own mind that they're not playing well as a team. And what the other teams have done is they said, the U.S. just think we're going to see the U.S. Everybody around the world said, the U.S. men they're going to dominate, but no one's going to lay down and just give it to you. So teams like Serbia, what they did, and France, even France almost beat them. They came out with better strategy, and to the point that these are the world's best players, and they almost lost 2 games because they're doing what? They're playing alone, and they're lacking strategy to win in the Olympics. See, and for a lot of us today, you may have degrees, You may be a pastor, you may be a teacher, you may be a professor, you may be a scholar, you may make $100,000 a year in your career. I was there. But if you don't have a strategy for your network marketing business, you will continue to have a non-profitable business from the comfort of your home. See, the point of being in vacation is for you to profit, right? See, I hope that you're not here. Now, if you want to be here and you just enjoy the company, we welcome you. But I hope that some of you are here. How many of you really want to make some money? Say me. Type me. How many of you really want to make some money in this business? How many of you are here, to leave a legacy for your children? Nothing amazes me more at this industry that if something was to happen to me for the last some odd years, that this industry has paid me well over 20-something thousand dollars a year, at least minimal, that if something happened to me, that my kids will have that money forever, forever, and ever, as long as those companies stay around. And I'm still collecting residual income on certain companies that I built years ago that I'm still getting residuals on. That's called legacy income. So what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is that no matter how good you think you are in life, and that's good, you should be happy about yourself. But network marketing requires a different skill set, and you have to have a strategy. Okay, and strategy. What is strategy? Okay, hopefully you guys are looking at the screen here, and I got the notes up here because I do PowerPoints, right? The definition of strategy says the art of devising or employing plans toward a goal. The art of devising or employing plans toward a goal. So how many of you want to be diamond? I want to be diamond, right? I'm not a diamond yet. I want to be diamond. How many of you else want to be diamond, right? So diamond is all of our what? Goal to become diamond. To get that Mercedes Benz, to get $600 towards your car note, right? But here's the thing. It's okay to say you want to be diamond, but if you don't have a strategy for becoming diamond, you'll never become diamond. So what is strategy? It's the art of devising or employing plans. So you have to, what is your plans for getting to diamond? What have you devised? What have you put together? The art of devising, what have you put together to get to diamond? To build your business. That you're not doing this business by happenstance. That's the thing. You got to have a strategy for network marketing. So let's talk about how do you develop a strategy. Well, I'm going to tell you how you get your strategy, because see, for many of us, if you're new to the industry or you're still kind of green in the industry and you never really made any real money in the industry, then I can promise you that you don't really have a strategy. Because this is why the network marketing industry has a very high failure rate. The reason why network marketing has a very high failure rate, because people get into the industry out of ignorance. They don't know the industry. They don't know how to recruit. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know that the more you say, the less you make. They don't know how to prospect. They don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to build a winning team. They don't know the reasons why you got to go to your weekly event every single week. They don't know why it's important to be at your convention and stuff like that, because, see, they don't know. And when you don't know, guess what happens? When you're void of understanding, like the gentleman said, I was watching a video last week, and he said, the only reason why you're not successful in your business, the only reason you're not successful is ignorance. It's ignorance. And ignorance means what? Lack of knowledge. So when you lack the knowledge, and that's why when you start in this business, I'm going to give you some examples here. I'm going to give you some practical things you must do so you can have a solid strategy for your vacation business. So strategy number one, okay? First thing you must do is you must invest in yourself. You must invest in yourself. Now, when it comes to investments, see, we always just think about money. But some people sometimes, see, just because you don't mean you're going to make money in this business. Say it again. Just because you spend money don't mean you're going to make money in this business. See, you must invest not just money, but you must also invest time. You must also invest time, and you must invest yourself in, number one, your education. So write that down, number one. Number one, you must educate yourself, first of all, about network marketing, and you must educate yourself about all the dynamics of this industry and what it requires for you to be successful in this business. So the first thing you want to invest in your education is you want to invest in books. And for some of you, maybe you may have heard this before, but maybe some of you haven't, and some of you may need to go back and reread it again. So three books that must be read. And I promise you, if you have not read these books, it would be any way, there's no way possible that you can succeed in this industry if you have not read these 3 books. At least these 3 books. Anyone I've known, and I've been in the industry for some time now, everyone I know have read these books that are having success in this industry. Okay? So if I was you, I would immediately go to Amazon, right? And go get these books. I mean, download the PDF, whatever you got to do. I would read these 3 books as fast and as soon as possible. Can somebody say ready? You ready? Okay? Book number 1, Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mr. Mark Yarnell. Your First Year in Network Marketing is the Bible Belt of network marketing. You have to read that book. See, and if you're on my team, I'm telling you, read that book, because the only way you're going to understand this industry, again, network marketing requires a totally different skill sets. See, no matter what you have done, that's what hit me so hard when I was in the business, that my mentor said, Jamal, you are so smart, but you don't know network marketing. You went to school I went to school 4.5 years to become a TV director. And she said, listen, you took 4.5 years to get a communications and television degree. And you think you'll get network marketing and you don't have to study at all? Oh, okay. See, that's the mistake many of you are going to make, is you're not investing in your education. You have to. So if I gave you a test, if I gave you a test right now, and you were quizzed on network marketing, would you pass or would you fail? If I gave you a test right now, would you pass or would you fail? See, here's a question. What is the average amount of people a person will see? Nobody give the answer. I'm just going to test you right now. What is the average amount of people recruit in network marketing? What's the average amount of people? How many people does the average person recruit in the history of network marketing? Don't answer. Don't write it down. But I want you to embarrass yourself. Okay? If you don't know that answer, that's because you're not educated about the industry. Right? What are the top network marketing companies out there? What are the legacy companies in network marketing? It's been around for years. Name the top 4. Right? Can you answer that? Can you answer that? Then you don't know this industry, right? See, I'm giving you little short questions, because that's letting you know that you need to be educated about this industry. It's a simple business, but you still got to learn the skills to be successful. Book number 2, The Magic of Compound Recruiting. The Magic of Compound Recruiting. That book is so important, because this is the reason why I tell people you can't recruit one person today, then go a month before you recruit the next person, because it's a magic, right? There's something about that you can't explain, that when you recruit, you must recruit in masses. You must recruit with momentum. So if you're just recruiting just one here, and then you talk to somebody 6 months from now, you're never going to get the momentum going in your recruiting business, because it's called and he breaks down a whole process of how to taproot and how to recruit. If you don't know what taprooting means, how do you taproot? How do you taproot a potential prospect, right? I was talking to you the other day, and I was saying, how do I taproot on Facebook? I'll find somebody's picture, and I'll taproot their friends into my business. See, that's a skill set, right? The 3rd book, Go Pro by Mr. Eric Worre. Go Pro is another book that you must read if you want to be successful in network marketing. Again, you have to invest in yourself in education. Go Pro is a very, very important book that you must read, and it's kind of a new day. Today's right. I also encourage you to read the book by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, The Business of the 21st Century. The Business of the 21st Century. See, understand why you're in network marketing. See, a lot of you have a shallow belief in this industry. You really do, especially because maybe you had previous experiences of failure and you didn't have success. So you just have your toe in the water with vacation. Like, you're here, but you're not here, right? Like, you're here. I said you're here, but nobody knows you're here. Like, you're in vacation, but nobody even knows you're in vacation. We can't tell by Facebook. We can't tell by your social network. We can't tell by your car. Do you have anything in your car that says you're on vacation? You don't have any outerwear. You don't have any hats. I mean, we never see you in any meetings. See, you're in vacation, but you're not in vacation. right? And when you understand the business of the 21st century, understand that this industry is the #1 industry, produces more millionaires than any other industry. The only reason why you're not making money is because you have lack of knowledge about the industry. Okay. Number two, when you're investing in yourself, you must invest, and more importantly, you guys know I'm a personal development guru, you must invest in your personal development. And I know it's like a broken record because we've been hearing this for so long, personal development, personal development, personal development. But folks, here's what I will tell you. Write this down. Your income in vacation. We're all on vacation, right? Your income in vacation will never exceed your personal development. Your income in vacation will never exceed your personal development. I promise you that. I know you think you all that in a bag of chips, and I'm not here to tear you down, because your life is probably going outside of vacation. You got a good career, you got all these things, but within the vacation circle, within network marketing circle, you will never make the amount of money until you invest in your personal development. And we do a call every single morning, and it amazes me. It doesn't. I know why, because psychologically, you told yourself, and you don't. Your mind says you don't need personal development. It don't take all of that, Jamal. It don't take all those calls. It don't take reading all those books. I'm reading a book right now on leadership because the one thing I'm learning to work on is my influence on my team, right? And so I'm reading books on leadership right now. Why? Because I'm noticing that that's the next level. I got to get better and increase my skill in leadership. And this book I'm reading, the first chapter says, it's not your team, it's you. It's you why your team's not growing. So I got to get myself better. What am I doing? I got to read. I got to increase my skill as even what? A leader. Hello, right? See, folks, this is not child's play here. If you want to make a lot of money in this business, you're going to have to invest in yourself. Ben Franklin said it best. If you empty your purse, if you empty your wallet into your mind will put coins in your purse. Something like that. I might have paraphrased. If you empty your wallet, your money, your income, and you spend your money, your dollars, and put it in your personal development. If you spend your time, your time into your personal development will eventually put coins in your pockets. You got to do personal development, gentlemen. You have to do personal development. Okay? Because that's going to help you how to deal with the news, help you deal with the rejection, help you deal with procrastination. How many are big time procrastinators? How many are always getting ready to get ready, never doing anything? You're just shuffling papers. I'm gonna talk to 5 people today, and you never do it. See, personal development is going to help you overcome those things. And we do a call every single weekday at 9 a.m. Why are you not on that call? My question to you. Why are you not on that call? Because everyone, see, I'm gonna give you a little point again. If you want to be successful, find somebody who's already successful and do exactly what they do. Why do we have a hard time doing exactly what they do? Folks, the game has been written. God has given you the solution. So, Mr. Satchel, our wonderful national diamond, do you do exactly what he does? See, I would find out what Mr. Satchel do on a daily basis, and I would do what he does if I was you. If you want to be successful, he is a national diamond. He is a 6-figure income earner. I mean, if you only got 10% of what he does right, you'll be making, if he's making 10 grand a month at least, you'll be making at least $1,000 a month. I'm just saying, right? So what he does, you should be emulating, you should be mocking, you should be mirroring what he does. So he's on that call, and he's on personal development every morning at 9 a.m. Why are you now on the call? Now it is recorded. Are you listening to the recordings every day? Costs you no money, right? That's right. Mock the great leader. See, a gentleman told me another project. He says, I love what he said. He said, it's okay to be a copycat. See, we've been told in school, don't cheat. And like Robert Kiyosaki says, see, that's why it's hard for you in this business, because you want to devise your own strategy. We already gave the steps to success. We told you to make a list of 100 people, but you said, no, I'm going to do 25 people. Well, I'm going to do it my way. You know why? Because you've been told it's wrong to be a copycat in school. But the gentleman said, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cats. It's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cats. Are you copying the right cats? Because if you do it, because see, maybe if you're following yourself, you yourself may be a bad cat. That's why your business may not be succeeding, because you're doing it your way and you're copying who you are, and you may be a bad cat. Hello. That's why I say it's the enemy in the you. It may be you may be the problem in the equation. So stop copying yourself and copy another cat that's doing it right. Okay, I'll leave that one right there. Number 2, be a continual learner. Be a continual learner. Strategy number 2, be a continual learner. In this business, it doesn't stop. See, nothing is constant. In network marketing, I'm going to tell you something. You must continue to be building, recruiting, and growing. You can't stop. You can't stop, because see, what happens is, as fast as you build it, it'll come down even faster. See, change is the only constant in network marketing. Change is the only constant in your vacation business. There is no constant. There is no, well, Jamal, I'm gonna take off for 2 months. It doesn't work that way. You know, Trey Harris did it Trey Harris a couple months ago, our number one, our second income earner in the company, did a training one time on business. And I never heard this before, but it was so powerful. He said business has no sympathy for your problems. Business has no sympathy for your problems. In other words, when you decide to slow down and give excuses, not reasons, when you give excuses, because what are excuses? Excuses are well-planned lies. Well, Jamal, I got the children to deal with. Well, Jamal, my money is funny. Well, Jamal, I can't. Well, all those are nothing but excuses, and they're well-planned lies. And see, business has no sympathy for your excuses, he said. Because business doesn't care that you have problems. Business does not care that you can't get it together. Business doesn't care that you have things going on in your life. Business is going to deliver to you what business is going to do, according to Murphy's Law. And if you don't continue to grow your business, you will not have a business much longer, right? I'm just being very real with you, because a lot of times we get the misconception about this industry. And folks, you have to keep your foot on the gas. There is no let up. I'm gonna share a story with you, and I shared last year, but I'm gonna share to one of the coaches that I used to listen to, named Artemis Limpert, out of Dallas, Texas. And she shared something one time that made me understand this point in life. And this is why I keep myself at a high state. I keep myself at a high state. You hear me? You got to keep yourself at a high state. I didn't say I try to figure it out. You got to keep. I keep myself. And she said one day when she married a gentleman. You know, she was a city girl and she married a country guy, right? And so it was a big learning curve for her, because now she went from living in the city to living out in the country. And they had this thing that they do out in the country, and it's called mudding, where you take ATVs out in the middle of the woods and like these big dirt fields, and you race these ATVs in mud from one end to the other. Big field. You get muddy, you get dirty, and it's fun, right? It's fun for them, right? And so what they would do, the men would go, they would race, and then the men wives, spouses would go, the women would go. So this is her first time out there. So her husband's like, "Hey, Artemis, okay, it's time. You want to go?" She said, "No, I don't know what I'm doing." And he says, "Well, listen, you got to go. I mean, it's time for you. It's your time to go. It's your time to go out there and race. You just got to do it. It's easy. Just drive the car." She said, "I don't know what I'm doing. He says, "Listen, okay, I'm gonna give you one lesson, just one, because I know I'm gonna give you a crash course lesson about mudding." He says, "All right, I'm gonna give you one lesson." He said, "No matter what happens, I don't care what happens throughout the race. No matter what happens, everybody type this, keep your foot on the gas. No matter what happens, keep your foot on the gas." Everybody type that out. Keep your foot on the gas. So here she are. On your mark, get set. Ladies, are you ready? Go. And the race is on. They're racing. She's driving. They keep going to the fields. And what happened is somebody cut her off and she stopped, right? And what happened when she stopped, guess what happened? Because it's muddy out there, the ATV started sinking. She's freaking out in her mind. She's like, "I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get stuck out here." I mean, they're so far out, like you really can't. Somebody to come out there and get her, and she was freaking out, going crazy in her head. And this happened in seconds. And all of a sudden, something came to her and said, "What did my husband say?" What did her husband say? He said, no matter what happens, keep your foot on the gas. She ain't know how it made sense. She just said that's all he said to do, keep your foot on the gas. So as her car was starting to sink, her ATV was starting to sink, all she did was instantly put her foot on the gas and just press the gas, and all of a sudden the wheel started spinning and room, and the ATV got stopped from sinking, and it got back on the course and started racing again. She said what she learned in life from that example. To see what happens in your business and in vacation. See, commitment, the definition of commitment is, are you able to still keep on going after the thrill is gone? See, when you signed up in vacation, some of you signed up this week, and you were so excited when you signed up, but then all of a sudden you lost because somebody told you no, or life started happening, quote unquote, and you took your foot off the gas. And a lesson in life is, the Bible says the race does not go to the swift man, it goes to he who can endure the longest. I tell you, God must have knew that when Marcus was going to come out when they wrote that scripture, because it's so true in this business. See, the people that are going to win in vacation, it's not you who do it every now and then. It's when the times are rough for you, when you don't have the money to go to convention and you still go. When you don't know how to get to the weekly meeting and you still come out. When you're driving from work, right, and you're tired and you still come out to your events. When you take the time out to get on the masterclass training every Saturday. See, it's those who keep their foot on the gas are those that's going to win. It's easy to work the business when you feeling all chipper and grandy. No, do you have the ability to keep on going even when times get rough? You have to keep your foot on the gas. See, John Maxwell wrote in his book in the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. The one law he talks about is called the law of momentum. The law of momentum. See, in network marketing, the way network marketing works, by momentum. See, I learned in vacation from one of our diamonds that I heard this before in vacation. Last year I was at a training in Atlanta, and they said success likes speed. Write that down. Success likes speed. See, write that down and put it in front of you. Success likes speed. So think about this. If you and I are friends, right, and you're coming out to the house, and you invite me over for dinner, right, and you know that my favorite dish is oxtails. That's my favorite all-time dish. And you know I like oxtails and goats, right? And you know I like that. And you say, man, I want to cook Jamal a nice dinner. And would you want what now? And but I may not like what? I don't know. I may not like, let's say I don't like, I don't know, Brussels sprouts, whatever. I don't know. Think of something. And you know what I like. Wouldn't you cook something that I like? Wouldn't it make sense to cook something if you knew what I like? Wouldn't it make sense if you was making me dinner? Wouldn't it make sense to cook something that I like? Right? Wouldn't that make sense? Right? And see, just like, so if you want to be successful in business, and how many of you want success? Well, success likes something as well. Success does not like laziness. Success does not like slothfulness. Success does not like excuses. Success does not like complaining. Success does not like no gratitude. Success likes speed. Success likes gratitude. Success likes a continual learner. Success likes personal development. So if success likes those things, why are you giving success what it doesn't like? See, success likes momentum. Success likes speed. So in your business, in your vacation business, I tell people, don't just talk to one person a day. That's not speed. You got to talk to 5 to 10 people a day about your vacation business. People were amazed. I said, I talked to 100 people. I wrote it down. I got it tracked. When I first came back 2 years ago, I wrote down 100 people. Sponsored 30 in my first month, 35 in my first month. How? Because I understood that success only likes speed. I would have never got 35 by doing one here, one there, one there, one there, one when I feel like it. No. The gentleman said, when do you work this business? Part-time or full-time? He says, I work this business full time in my spare time. I work it full time in my spare time. See, in my spare time, I could be anywhere. I could be in restaurants. And while I'm waiting for my food, I'm going to grab my phone out, right? This is important for you to have a nice working phone. This is your business. And I'm going to send a text message out to a prospect. See, full time in my spare time. Keep your foot on the gas. Be a continual learner, gentlemen. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay? The last point, and we'll be out of here. The last point of our strategy is create an environment for growth. Create an environment for growth in your vacation business. Create an environment for growth. You know, see, you could tell. See, I'm giving you a hint, clue. See, I read like Chad Thompson, 28 years old, a millionaire income earner in this industry. I encourage you to get his book, No More 9 to 5. See, some of you may think that you're too grown to read a book from a 28-year-old, right? See, your ego gets in the way. Well, I'm not reading his book, right? Or he's not my upline leader. Folks, let me tell you something. Mark Sterling, do you have his CD? Increasing your capacity. See, why? You know, Spencer Iverson, Success Illustrated. Chad Thompson, No More 9 to 5. Barry Downson, all of our income earners, they all are top guys. They have books and CDs out. Do you have them? But in Chad's book, I like what he said, something that I never heard before. Because see, so many times in network marketing, here's what happens when somebody starts up in the business. Here's what happens to most of you. Is you're trying to exercise willpower to build your business. And willpower, what I've come to learn, willpower has a shelf life to it. Write that down. Willpower has a shelf life to it. You can only have but so much willpower. And I said, now I got it. Because, you know, you can only keep on trying to make it happen and keep trying to make yourself, trying to make yourself do the business. And it's only going to last for so long. But you know what Chad said in his book that was so powerful? He said, environment overpowers willpower. Environment is more powerful than willpower. See, a lot of you, I can tell, those of you who don't come to meetings, you don't come to trainings, you don't do anything. You just trying to do this business on your own. You're a lone ranger. That's willpower. Because you're trying to do it on your own recognizance. You're trying to do it on your own efforts. But if you want to succeed faster in this industry, is you gotta create an environment for growth in this business. So what does that mean? That, if you come to your weekly events every single week, what are you doing? You get into what? The environment. See, imagine that you never get around like church. What is church? What is the church? They say go to church every Sunday. Why? To get what? Refilled up, right? It's called the gas station. See, when you're out there and you're not plugged in, no one knows who you are, and you're being a lone ranger, you're not filling yourself up. And so what you're doing is you're working your business off of willpower, and willpower has a shelf life. You cannot, there's no one in the industry that's had success. Again, study those who are successful. Also study those who are not successful. Those who are successful are plugged into the source. Your energy comes from the other leaders. We got a diamond tour going all around the country. And while I was in Baltimore, and I just shake my head. How you have all the top income earners in vacation and you weren't there? Huh? That don't make any sense to me. They're going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, right? And if you went in driving distance and you're not going to be in Raleigh, but you're going to stay at home and go watch sports, or you're going to go to the beach? When you're in did you want to make money, or did you just want to just not make money? Which one was it? Because environment, I go to, you know how many trainings I've been to as been in this industry, and sometimes even myself, I say, do I really need to go? Now I know I'm gonna go. But I kind of go there, and every single time, as much training I've been doing in this industry for 15 years, I have never ever been disappointed by any event I've gone to. As Shanice always says, never miss an event you're qualified to attend. Never miss an event you're qualified to attend. So how in the world can you not be on the Diamond Tour? They're going all around the country, and you're not there. See that again, because you in your mind, you're building a business by willpower. And for those of you who are new, don't start bad habits. Let me talk to the new people, please. Please don't start bad habits. If your upline is not going to events, I'm just telling you, don't listen to them. Trust me, because follow what the top incomers are doing. See, I learned this lesson in life. Because sometimes your upline may be a rookie in the business. I just keep it real. I'm just telling you, I just keep it real. That's how I am. Your upline may not be that strong. That's why I tell you, if you're in vacation, learn what Mark Sterling does. Learn what Spencer Iverson does. Learn what Mr. Kemp Satchel, National Diamond. Learn what he does. What does he do? He's at every event. He's on all the calls. He's plugging in. He'll be in a convention in April. He's going to be in Punta Cana. See, follow the leaders do. So therefore, you should be the Diamond Tour. So when it's come to your city, every one of you should be there. The only question I have for you, please give me the best excuse you could possibly give me why you can't be there. Don't blame your kids. I mean, I have people telling me, Jamal, I feel like Spencer Iverson right now. Oh, Jamal, yeah, it's October, right? Well, it's on a Friday, so yeah, I can't be there because I got kids. Really? Oh, okay. That's not an excuse. You make a plan, right? See, winners, I learned, one of my mentors used to tell me all the time, he never gave me, he said, Jamal, winners always find a way. Winners always find a way. Losers make excuses. Winners always find a way. So and they're going to be in New York, October 28th, right? So if you're in Philadelphia, New York, Boston, anywhere in that area, right? You should be there, right? So now, you should already know you got 2 months to plan to get a babysitter and plan to be there to get $99 if you don't have $99. You got 2 months to get $99 together to be at that Diamond Tour. Do not miss that event. Because environment overpowers willpower. You got to plug into the source. Okay? Second part. Okay? See, when you create an environment, number one, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, you cannot be a lone ranger. As I said again, you're in vacation, but you're not in vacation. You got to stay plugged in. See, we're talking about strategy here. See, part of your strategy is I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to be a continual learner, and I'm going to stay plugged in. I'm going to create an environment for growth. Because, folks, you are a byproduct of your environment. See, this is why you can't build your business because you're spending so much time around chickens. And you can't be an eagle living among chickens. So you got to spend maximum time with maximum people. If you want to be maximum, you have to spend maximum time with maximum people. If you want to be minimum, see, how many of you minimum right now? Don't tell yourself. Don't tell yourself. Because if you're minimum, if your business is minimum, that's because you're spending maximum time with minimum people. You're spending maximum time with minimum things. See, staying to yourself and being in your little closet, that's maximum time doing minimum things. If you want to be maximum and you want to be successful, you want to spend maximum time doing maximum things. Spending maximum time with maximum people. See, I always say this amazes me, even in Philadelphia. You know, I laugh at, even when I was in Atlanta, and all these diamonds, all this leadership in this company, and even in Philadelphia, how I said, Mr. Satchel, it's amazing that you sit at home and no one even comes and knock on your door and say, hey, can I meet with you to go over some strategies to build my business? Can you sit down and tell me some things you're doing? How in the world does a guy live within the same city of you and you don't even spend maximum time with a person like that? And you think you're going to be successful? How? Huh? It doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. You got the wrong strategy. See, what strategy are you following? See, I promise you, if you're not having success in your business, it's because, write this down, you are following an unproven strategy. See, when I say people, see, in this business, the first thing they say do is make a list of 100 people, right? And I was so proud. I was doing a training with some people, not even on my team, you know, that's another statement. But, you know, last this Thursday, And the girl said, I don't know, she's 22, 23 years old. I said, "Do you have a list?" She said, "Jamal, I have a list of," I wrote down 400 to 500 names. I said, "Man, I just wanted to give her a big hug." I was like, "There you go. That's what I'm talking about." It's amazing. People, I say, make a list of 100 people in this business. We say that's called a proven strategy. Because in the history of network marketing, again, if you read the books, network marketing, you have to make a list. But that's where most people, and I did it. It was me. I went for years trying to do this business without making a list. Again, what was I doing? I was following an unproven strategy. Because there's been nobody who's had success in this business in network marketing who has not made a list. Follow what I'm saying, right? That is a proven strategy. And so when she said, "Jamal, I have over 400 names written down," I said, "Oh my," because man, I can't tell you how people were struggling to write down 25 names. And when they say the average person by the age of 21, the average person by the time they're 21 years old, how many are older than 21? So if you're older than 21 right now, they say the average person knows over 2,000 people by first name basis by the time they're 21 years old. And you can't find or write down 100 names? Why is that important? She says every day you should be adding to your list. That's called a strategy. Add two new names to your list every single day. You can't fail, right? At least on your end, you'll be recruiting. You'll be a recruiting machine. See, but you will only do that if you only plugged into what? The environment of those that did do it. See, if you're home by yourself, you would think I'm doing all right. But when you plug into the environment and you hear from the, what is the PS3 method, right? What is the 10 steps to success? That's called a proven strategy, right? So so as I wrap up here, what is your strategy now? And I've given it to you, but do you now have a strategy? Yes, so. See, just writing it down is only half the problem. I mean, half the solution. Because strategy says the art of devising or employing plans toward a goal. So once you have the strategy written down, now you got to do what? The hardest part is you have to take action. You got to take action. You got to take action. See, the diamonds are giving you strategies for success in this business. Your leaders are giving you strategies to be successful. I mean, they're pouring out so much, but sometimes I know the one thing I learned about people is that when it's for free, there's no value to it. I'm learning that so much more deeply now. Now I understand why my coaches charge $2,000 an hour to coach with them. Because see, sometimes that's the biggest problem in network marketing. Is network marketing gives the best training, the best strategy, the best personal development, the best environment for growth, but because it's free, because see, this is free right now. You have to pay for this. And that'll be the reason why you don't take action. Because psychologically, if I don't have no pain, and that don't come out of my pockets, then I'm gonna just pussyfoot around with it. Because I know for sure if every one of you paid $1 million to own a McDonald's franchise, and they said we will be doing a training October 28th in New York City, I bet you every single one of you would even fly there if you invested $1 million into your business. But because the cost of entry is so low that we place no value on this business. So we don't care about strategy. I only pay $99 to sign up. It's $69.95 a month. That's nothing. I don't need no strategy. What's $70 a month? What do you need a strategy for? It's simple. I went to college. I pay $100,000. That needs a strategy. Now marketing don't need a strategy. It's simple. Just talk to people. I don't need to read any books. I don't need those dumb conference calls. I don't need to make a list. I don't need to get on Facebook and start recruiting. I don't need that stuff. It's not going to work because this business requires a certain skill set. And don't mistake the cost for value. Don't think because you're only paying $70 a month for this business that it's not a valuable business, because it's produced more millionaires than any other industry in the world. And if you want to be successful in life and in vacation, invest in yourself. Develop a strategy for your business, folks. Get a strategy for your business. Write it out and share it with your team. Read those books that I told you. Read them. Take notes as you read them. Call your upline. Call your sponsor and ask questions. Right? Getting over the nose. How do you treat a no? Why don't I talk too much when I recruit someone, when I prospect somebody? I had to overcome that, and I had to finally understand, why don't you talk? Some of us have the biggest problem with that, because we want to, that's what we do. We want to vomit on people. But now once I understood the strategy of not talking, that's when I started making money in this business. It's about exposure. So I hope you guys had a wonderful training today. I'm done. I'm about 5 minutes early. If anybody have any questions, feel free to type them if I can answer any questions for you guys, if I hear any questions. But definitely hope that you got something out of this. This was recorded, and we'll get it up on the platform and the Creators of Wealth Facebook page. So speaking of which, if you guys are not aware of, I know we got some new people that's coming on the team every week. Facebook, make sure that you are on the Creators of Wealth. That's our team under Mr. Kim Satchel. That's our entire team Facebook page. So make sure that you are on the Creators of Wealth, and it's spelled with a K. So go on Facebook, type in Creators of Wealth with a K, and you will be able to add yourself to our Facebook page. And again, that's so important to be there. One thing is, when you sign somebody up, you want to add them to the Facebook group. That should be automatic. You should have a strategy for new recruits. Add them to the Facebook page. Why? So they can stay plugged. So they can stay plugged in, because sometimes you may not be available, especially if you work a job. But there's always somebody that's available to help them out. So Creators of Wealth is a Facebook page. Also, guys, our website. Be sure you visit our website, thecreatorsofwealth.com. Creatorsofwealth.com. Again, it's spelled with a K, not creators with a C. Creatorsofwealth.com. That page, sometimes I got to kick myself sometimes, because sometimes people call me and I'm answering questions. Folks, there is so much stuff that Mr. Satchel and the leaders have put together on that web page for us. Please go to that page. So before you got to call your leader, and I can't get a hold of my leader, trust me, a lot of the questions you guys have is on that page, right? There's all the leaders' phone numbers on there. So if you need a three-way call, you ain't just got to call one upline. There's all the leaders on that page. All their phone numbers right there for a three-way call, right? There's scripts. What do I say when I call somebody? There's all kind of trainings back there. Make sure you go on the website and plug in, okay? So you can actually get some more training on that Facebook page. So, guys, have a great week. All the diamonds, a lot of them are in Alaska right now. Must be nice, right? See, we all got something to work for. Get to Alaska. That'd be nice. A trip paid for by the company. Imagine that, right? That's something to work for, So they all in Alaska having a good time. And if you're on Facebook, I will befriend. Look at Shaniza and Mark Stelly. All got their Facebook videos up and taking pictures on the cruise. See, I like watching that stuff, because I just keep teasing. I like to be teased, because I want to get in my mind, tease me, so I could just get myself to that level, right? So guys, just stay plugged in, and then don't forget, we got these calls every single Saturday. So keep your teams plugged in, and guys, go out there and have success. And I hope that you have a strategy for your business. You guys have a great day, have a great Saturday, rest of the weekend, and hug somebody and tell somebody you love them, and do something good for yourself, and that's succeed in this business. You guys have a great day.